Airports can feel like chaotic, confusing places, but did you know that most travelers are missing out on secrets that could make their journey smoother and even more enjoyable? The truth is, many airport perks, upgrades, and shortcuts are hidden right in front of our eyes. For example, 43% of flyers have no idea that airport lounges often have free access for certain credit card holders, and 80% of travelers don't know they can cut their TSA wait time in half with a simple $85 membership. Imagine walking through security like a VIP, having access to hidden, delicious meals, and scoring first-class upgrades without spending a fortune. Sounds too good to be true, right? But it's not. In this video, we're revealing the airport secrets that the airlines and travel companies don't want you to know. So, if you're tired of waiting in long lines, overpaying for food, and wondering how to upgrade your seat without breaking the bank, stick around. We've got the inside scoop on how to navigate airports like a pro and make your next flight smoother, faster, and way more enjoyable. Chapter 1. The hidden luxuries of airport lounges. VIP access for the everyday traveler. Airports are full of hidden gems that can make your travel experience way more comfortable. One of the most underrated perks? Airport lounges. These spots are often seen as exclusive, but many travelers don't realize how accessible they really are. Sure, they look expensive, but with the right strategies, you can enjoy a VIP experience for a fraction of the cost. For example, some credit cards, like the Chase Sapphire Reserve, offer free lounge access as part of their perks. That's right, a single card could unlock these hidden treasures. Lounges aren't just for the elite. Many airports offer day passes, which you can buy directly at the lounge entrance. You might be surprised at how affordable these can be compared to buying meals or drinks at airport restaurants. You can also use apps like LoungeBuddy to get access to lounges even if you don't have a credit card that offers free entry. It's like having a backdoor pass to comfort and relaxation. Here's something even fewer people know. Some lounges offer free showers, sleeping pods, and quiet areas to escape the chaos of the terminal. If you're dealing with a long layover, these perks can make all the difference. If you're a frequent flyer, look into airline loyalty programs. With a little time, you could easily rack up enough points to qualify for complimentary lounge access. Trust us, once you've experienced it, you'll never want to go back to those crowded gates. Chapter 2. Secret security shortcuts. Skip the lines like a pro. Airport security lines are the bane of every traveler's existence, but there are ways to skip the hassle. The first secret? Global Entry. It's a government program that provides expedited security and customs screening for U.S. travelers. For a small fee of $100, you get access to faster processing at airports across the country. It might sound like a lot, but if you travel internationally at least once a year, it's totally worth it. TSA PreCheck is another game changer. It lets you breeze through security without removing your shoes or belts, and you don't have to take out your laptop or liquids. Plus, you get to skip the long lines. It's not free, but for $85, you'll be in and out of security in minutes, even at the busiest airports. Want to know a sneaky tip? Try traveling at off-peak hours. The TSA lines tend to be shorter early in the morning or late at night. Avoid those crazy holiday weekends, and you might just walk straight through the checkpoint. If you're in a rush, some airports offer priority security access for a small fee. You'll feel like you're moving at the speed of light while everyone else is stuck waiting. In addition, some airlines offer priority security access to their passengers who are flying in business class or have elite status. So if you're on a tight schedule, upgrading to business class could save you time in the long run. Every little shortcut helps, and knowing which airports offer faster lanes or VIP access can make a huge difference. Chapter 3. Underground airport foods. Local eateries only the insiders know. Tired of overpriced sandwiches and greasy fast food at airports? Here's a secret. Many airports feature local eateries tucked away behind the main terminals. These hidden food gems often serve up fresher, more authentic meals at a fraction of the cost. In San Francisco International Airport, for example, you can find a delicious bowl of pho that rivals anything outside the airport. These local spots often offer regional specialties that will have you feeling like you've left the airport for a few moments. To find these spots, skip the well-known chain restaurants and explore the terminals more carefully. You'd be amazed by how many hidden eateries are right under your nose. At New York's JFK, for instance, you can find an artisanal pizza joint tucked in Terminal 5 that serves up handmade pies, fresh from the oven. Don't just follow the crowds. Take the time to look around for unique options. Your taste buds will thank you. If you want to really eat like a local, check out apps like Yelp and Eater. These platforms often have the best recommendations for airport food, and you can filter by ratings, reviews, and distance to your gate. Some travelers also recommend using airport-specific food directories available on their mobile apps. That's where you'll discover eateries that aren't as obvious. Now, here's a quirky tidbit. In some international airports, the food scene is so vibrant, it's almost like a cultural experience. At Tokyo's Narita Airport, for instance, you can enjoy sushi made with the freshest fish from Tsukiji Market. Who knew you could experience such quality food at 30,000 feet? It's not just about convenience, it's about enjoying the local culture while traveling. These hidden food spots aren't always located near the main terminals, so don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. At airports like Denver International, you can find incredible chili or even local craft beers in terminals far from the main dining areas. So, next time you're traveling, step away from the obvious fast food spots and treat yourself to some airport meals that will leave you impressed. You might even forget you're still inside an airport. Remember to subscribe for more insider tips like these and stay ahead of the travel game. Chapter 4. Airline Upgrades. The secret to scoring first class without breaking the bank. Let's face it, we all dream of upgrading to first class, but the price can be overwhelming. The good news is, there are ways to score upgrades without spending a fortune. First off, frequent flyer programs are key. Airlines reward loyal travelers with miles that can be redeemed for upgrades. For example, American Airlines and Delta offer miles-based upgrades, where you can use your accumulated miles to get bumped up to business or first class. The more you fly, the more rewards you get, and eventually, you'll have enough miles to upgrade at little to no extra cost. But what if you're not a frequent flyer? You're not out of luck. One strategy is to ask about upgrades at the check-in counter. It's not a guaranteed win, but if you ask politely and if the flight isn't fully booked, agents may offer discounted upgrades. Research suggests that asking at the gate rather than during check-in can sometimes work better because airlines often offer last-minute upgrade deals at the gate when they want to fill empty seats. Another trick? Use credit card points. Many travel credit cards like the Platinum Card from American Express allow you to transfer points to airline partners and use them for upgrades. If you have a credit card with travel perks, be sure to check what benefits you can leverage. Timing also matters. It's often cheaper to upgrade closer to your departure date, especially during the off-peak season when flights are less likely to be fully booked. A report from Business Insider notes that upgrading on the day of the flight is sometimes as much as 50% cheaper than purchasing a first-class ticket in advance. Lastly, don't forget the power of elite status. Airlines reward passengers with elite status by offering complimentary upgrades as part of their benefits. If you travel often, it might be worth investing time into one airline's loyalty program to achieve this status. Even mid-tier status, like Delta's Silver Medallion, can give you access to upgrade opportunities you might not expect. Chapter 5. Baggage Handling Mysteries. What really happens to your luggage? We've all had that nagging worry. What really happens to our luggage once it leaves our hands at check-in? While it may feel like a mystery, understanding baggage handling can help you prevent lost luggage and delays. First, most major airports use advanced technology like barcodes and RFID tags to track your bags in real time. This means your luggage is usually being monitored at every step. In fact, a 2023 report from SITA, a global air transport IT provider, found that 99.6% of bags were successfully delivered to passengers worldwide. However, baggage issues do still happen. One common reason for delayed or lost luggage is human error, especially during tight connection times. When you're changing flights at a busy airport, the chances of your bag missing the connection increases. To avoid this, allow at least an hour between connecting flights. Airports with high volume traffic, like London Heathrow or New York's JFK, often have faster baggage turnaround times, but the extra time can still make a difference. Another strategy? Pack smarter. If you're worried about lost luggage, consider using tracking devices like AirTag or Tile. These small devices can be slipped into your luggage, allowing you to track its journey directly from your smartphone. While it won't guarantee your bag is never lost, it does give you peace of mind and the ability to act quickly if something goes wrong. One of the most overlooked tips is to label your bag clearly. While most people rely on standard luggage tags, adding an extra one with your contact information can make a world of difference. Write your email and phone number in bold letters, and include your final destination on a separate tag inside the bag. This simple step can speed up the recovery process if your bag gets lost. A little known fact: some airlines offer compensation for delayed luggage. If your bag is missing for over 24 hours, airlines like Delta and Lufthansa may provide you with emergency essentials or compensation for the inconvenience. Keep the receipt of any purchases you make for essential items like clothing or toiletries. Chapter 6. The Truth About Airport Wi-Fi. How to stay secure while you surf. Airport Wi-Fi is convenient, but it's also risky. Public networks are notorious for being vulnerable to cyber attacks, which could compromise your personal data. So, how can you surf safely? First, consider using a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN encrypts your internet connection, making it much harder for hackers to access your data. This simple tool is essential for anyone who frequently uses public Wi-Fi. Another way to stay secure is by avoiding sensitive activities, like online banking or shopping, while on airport Wi-Fi. It's easy to forget, but doing transactions over an unsecured network is like leaving your personal information exposed to anyone within range. According to a report by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, it's common for hackers to set up rogue Wi-Fi hotspots that look like legitimate airport networks, so always double-check the name of the Wi-Fi you're connecting to. A useful tip is to log out of all accounts when you're not using them. This ensures that even if your session is hijacked, hackers won't have access to your personal details. Some travelers also recommend turning off Wi-Fi when you're not actively using it. This reduces your exposure to potential threats and saves battery life, too. Many airports now offer secure paid Wi-Fi options that provide faster speeds and higher security. While not free, these premium services are usually more reliable and offer better encryption than the free networks. If you're using public Wi-Fi regularly, investing in one of these services might be a wise choice. But if you're really worried about security, consider using your mobile data. It's generally safer and more secure than public Wi-Fi. If you're traveling abroad, you can use an international data plan or even purchase a local SIM card for more affordable mobile data. Lastly, always keep your software updated. Airport Wi-Fi can be a target for malware, and outdated devices are more vulnerable to these threats. By keeping your operating system and apps up to date, you're adding an extra layer of protection. With these strategies, you can take full control of your travel experience. Whether it's upgrading your flight, handling your luggage, or securing your Wi-Fi connection, these secrets will make your airport time easier and more enjoyable. The next time you step foot in an airport, you'll feel like an insider who knows all the tricks. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel hacks and insider tips, so you never miss out on ways to make your next trip even better.